okay, though. I mean, by the time we'd gotten to Forbidden Woods, or to the end of Forbidden Woods, that previous run was, like, already bad. So I'm not, like, sad that that run died. Thank you for the good luck 2 curbs. Yeah, this will likely be the last attempt for today. I highly doubt I'll ever do runs in New Game Plus, because New Game Plus is just flat out slower for running this game. It's slower because the Hylian text is translated into whatever language you're playing in. And Hylian text has the least amount of characters of any language of this game. Or, like, in comparison to all the other languages when it's translated. So every other language has to go through more characters whenever someone speaks in Hylian text in New Game Plus. Unfortunately, there's no New Game Minus. Also, yes, the face cam is still happening a week later. Someone is unfortunately smoking outside, and now it smells really bad in here. Hello, Link 5114. Thank you for the good luck. Alright. We have 27 or 28 rupees in CD count. Either way, we should be fine with the windfall flowers. Yeah, I don't really know why Nintendo felt they need to, like, add in dialogue boxes every time you got a new rupee in the games after Wind Waker. It's very strange. Like, hey, you got a red rupee. Save, quit the game, reload. Hey, you got a red rupee. Like, really, game? Thanks. Well, yeah, they fixed that issue partially in TPHD, so now, like, only the first ever time you collect a rupee, it'll give you a text box saying how much it costs, or, like, how much it's worth. I'm doing pretty good blonde mage. Today was about as I expected it would be. Nothing unusual happened. We can only steal from Grandma in 100%. So if you want to see me steal from Grandma, you can go watch like my 100% PB. No, if killing Kaladimos with Forest Water saved time, we'd do it. It's just that we can already kill Kaladimos so fast with the sword that using Forest Water is like a few seconds slower. It's on my shirt today. I can show you when I get into this cutscene. Not jump. It's Tetra. Like the one Zelda shirt that I have. But it's a good shirt. I got it like 2 years ago on the Yeti, and they had like a 24-hour sale on them. So hello, Kylie. Thank you for the good luck, Goron Jackson. Okay. Good ropes. I don't think I've ever had to grab onto 2 of the platforms before, so that was interesting. That's also partially why we lost time there on Spoils Bag. Ropes in this game are unfortunately, like, not very consistent with where they put you after you let go of them. Sometimes they throw you to the right or the left, and sometimes you, like, go basically nowhere. You let go. To get the fast rope climb after the Puppet Ganon fight, you want to mash A and B. Although I just mash A because you only do it for a few seconds, then you have to hold ZR again. But I mean, like, optimally, or if you want to make it easier, you can mash both A and B. like, if you mash A or B too long, then you'll, like, jump off the rope when you're kind of high up on it. Last run died to a number of things. Run was pretty good at Boomerang, but then I ended up losing a minute in Forbidden Woods. And I lost, like, 15 seconds on Nehru's Pearl. And then I died in Tower of the Gods. It was not very fun after that point. If the rope is already swinging when, like, you jump onto it, then you'll likely jump off really quickly if you mash A or B. It only really works if the rope is already still. Also, nice quick spin. Oh wow, really? January 14th, 2014? It's a pretty long time. Let's see, back then I probably had like 500 or 600 followers or something. I don't know, I gained a lot when Wind Waker HD came out because I was usually the one with the record. Yeah, it is cool to see that people, or some people at least, are dedicated. Ah. No, really? Oh my god, what is this? Oh, this run has a bad beginning. I don't know if I would say I was better back then. I got really lucky with the auction compared to a lot of other runners for some reason. And I also grinded the game more, so like I had more chances to get good auctions and get a lower time. Because, I mean, like, back when this game came out, people... Like, once people learned that storage was patched, they were like, oh, well, this game's dead, let's all go back to the original now. And people also hated running the game because it was... Like, there were 2 segments that contained, like, run-ending RNG in them. Which were the Swift Sail and Cyclos. And also, even the Helmrock came back then because we hadn't figured out like the roll clip skip till later. That's also because roll clipping wasn't found until like December of that year. Yeah, then item sledding happened, and people were like, whoa, this game's cool. And then barrier skip happened, and now it's like a really popular game. At least compared to what it used to be. Obviously, any percent's not really the most run category, but there are a fair amount of people doing all dungeons runs. Well, yeah, last run I died in Tower of the Gods, but the run was, like, already bad, so I wasn't too concerned about that happening. I was just like, alright, well, this run is now actually dead, so I can reset. It was actually weird. I managed to, like, trap myself between two Armos and the door in the room with the boss key. So that was like I went into that room with 3/4 of a heart. And like I did my usual item slide in between them, but then I didn't go out enough when I tried to like lure them away from the door and quick spin them both at once. So they just hit me in between them and the door and then didn't really move. And I tried to roll out, but then I bonked and died. Also, there's a very high likelihood that the flowers here are going to give me a heart. In this game, if you're just a 1/4 heart away from full health, the game's still like, oh my god, you need hearts, as evidenced by that. I didn't even get 2 rupees, though. Like, at the very least, I wanted 2 rupees, but I guess that's not happening. Which means that we're probably losing time on bottle now. Well, actually, we might be able to save like 2 seconds or so, but it's not going to be a good bottle time. Wait, I tried to zombie hover, but I like mistimed the takeoff, so it didn't do anything. They didn't have like a good visual of like what Link's animation was, because the camera was really weird. I have to go here. Well, I mean, you only lose the sword for like 6 minutes in the run. I mean, part of the purpose of Forsaken Fortress is supposed to teach you to, like, think without just, like, attacking every enemy you see, I think. As well as, like, teaching you the basics of dungeons. The nice heart. That apparently doesn't make a sound. The input display is a homebrew exploit. It just like tracks which inputs the game is being given. Even in a TAS of this game, you'd still have to watch this delivery bag cutscene. Like, there's a bunch of boring stuff that you have to do to get into Dragon Roost Cavern, which includes watching this cutscene, and it's kind of stupid. So unfortunately, we kind of need to get the grapple hook. Because currently the grapple hook is the only way that you can get the leaf in this game. There's no leaf early like there is in the original. What? Oh. Okay. I think I was still within talking range. pretty much always had the world record in all dungeons. Except for, like, maybe the first 2 weeks of the category. I've never really had to, like, take it back from anyone. Well, for window jump, I, like, make sure that Link is between 2 black marks on, like, the edge of the ledge. And I also make sure that my ankle is, like, going somewhat in between them. Yeah, I don't think we're even saving time on this segment. Nope. It's all because I got hit by that Bokoblin at Forsaken Fortress. I lost all this time. But it stayed out of the way. Nice. I tried to equip the bottle to Y, but somehow it went to X. Yeah, getting hit by the Bokoblin made it so that I didn't get enough rupees at Windfall, so I had to go for the extra blue that's, like, kind of out of the way. If I just, like, avoided him, probably would have gone much better, because then I could have gotten a double hit. And then he probably wouldn't have jumped back so early. I don't know, I mean, at least with our current understanding of this game, I don't think wrong warps are going to really happen. Really? Took that one. Please. That was just about as bad as last run with this room. Ugh. What it is with these attempts today. Like, I do occasionally have pretty bad beginnings, but not, like, this bad. Alright, thank you for the good luck, Mr. Scribbs. Thanks for stopping by. Also, thank you very much, Steve Jabronis, for the Twitch Prime subscription. Hope you enjoy the badge and the emotes, and thank you for the support. Yeah, it's going pretty good, the burnt nacho. Unfortunately, these runs today aren't, like, the greatest thing ever. I had some weird mistakes, and this one's not gonna make the lava cycle. Not making that lava cycle means that you've gone really slowly. Which is mainly all due to the first room. Really? Okay. Like, normally in a run, I'd be out of this room already by this time. No, I don't have a Discord. Honestly, I'm not really sure what the point of a Discord is, like, for a single streamer. Unless you're, like, a huge streamer. I can understand it, but I don't feel like it's necessary for someone of my size. Rip one keys. Killed by the falling rock. Missing that ladder jump is like the worst thing to happen in this room, because then climbing it up normally is really slow. Well, yeah, like, from what I've seen of, like, Twitch streamers who have their own Discords, it's basically just, like... I mean, some do have, like, sub-only Discords. I know that, like, Razin has a Discord. Where he just talks about, like, things that are, like, relevant with him and stuff. Oh my god. The formations they made in that fight were really weird. This isn't even gonna be sub 42. If I don't get a sub 42 grapple hook, that's like really bad for me. This run currently is like actual trash, at least for my standards. Well, I know that AGDQ game submissions are in September. I believe, like, the day you can submit games is also the day that you can, like, start booking your hotel rooms and start registering. My favorite Disney Channel original movie is? I have no idea. I'll have to think about that one long and hard. Because that's not an easy question to answer. Far left. Nope, stop it. Nice invisible rock. Unfortunately, we're losing time on this segment too. This run is so good right now. So good that it's bad. Although the reason I lost time on that segment was because of the invisible rock RNG. I couldn't really do anything about. If I hadn't gotten hit by that rock, it would have at least saved like a second or something. was a rather slow swim. Kind of surprised they didn't sploosh at Fire Mountain. Thought my angle would make me do that. No, I've not picked up a tingle bottle this run. Oof, yeah. I was barely on the edge. Sounds like it's very windy outside now. Now that might have worked, but I'll risk it. I'd have to, or I would have had to have done an extra swing anyway. I'm always on that side of the chest when I miss it. At least this segment was okay overall, but this time still isn't good because my Dragon Roost Cavern time was trash. I was a commentator at SGDQ because, like, I know Fino, and he allowed me to commentate. Whoever's on the couch for the GDQ runs is always the runner's decision. What? Oh. God dang it. Well, there goes all our time. not really, the wolf. It's just like, if you run the game and you, like, have decent knowledge of it, the person who's running the game will likely let you be on the couch. Unless it's like a really big game, like Super Mario 64, then probably only the top runners will be on the couch. Come on. Wait, what? How are you still alive? Now we're like, assuming that the rest of this segment goes fine, we're only like 2 seconds ahead. Ironically enough, the only good split so far in this run has been bombs, which is weird because usually bombs is like the one split that I screw up the most on. But so far this run I've screwed up on every other split besides that one. Well, let's see if we can match what we got last time. That'd be good. Although matching what I had last time requires, like, an extremely lucky mini-boss fight, so it's probably not gonna happen. Now there's just been one route change. I've been saving a minute there, like, a lot recently, because of the route change. Yeah, the 25, or 24 out of 95 is the completed runs over a total number of attempts. Who knows, maybe it'll be 25 after this run. Too antsy with my pausing. Won't give me 10,000 bits if I win? That's kind of vague, but okay. I don't know what I'm trying to win. Alright, well that was still a pretty good segment. Even if the mid-boss fight wasn't very good. The Pulitzer Prize. Alright, I'm on it. Well, I guess if I finish the run, we'll know if I'm the victor or not. Let's not do a leaf pump this time. Weird camera angle. Okay. Sometimes when you do that slide, you'll get, like, stuck in the corner of the gate weirdly. I guess because your speed continues through there. Alright, well, if this boss fight is good, we can save, like, maybe a second or so here. But that basically means that we need 2 or less boomerang throws. We'll probably get, like, 2. If it's good. I've only ever gotten 1 boomerang throw. Or, I mean, I've only ever gotten 1 boomerang throw once, is what I meant to say. Yeah. What did that bounce on? Alright, that was weird. Once again, I can't side hop, apparently. But we're losing time here. Oh, okay, so if I PB. Alright, that's more specific. Oh yeah, getting a PB would be nice. Oh, this run still kinda sucks. I would advise against stealing your dad's credit card. Doesn't seem like a very smart decision. I would like to see if I could actually have a good Nehru's Pearl segment for once, though, because I haven't had like I haven't had a segment close to my best for like a week now. Because I can save more than 20 seconds on this segment if it's good. In the last run, I had a really good beetle swim, but then I couldn't follow up on it because I accidentally canceled all my speed for the swim to Northern Triangle Isle. Alright, well, that was a really good swim. I shall take that. That's pretty much what happened last run. Hey, Mace, thank you for the good luck. I'd be happy if you asked people to raid me. I wouldn't particularly care if people raided me. I mean, it'd be good to have a higher view count, but it's not like I must have a higher view count to increase my happiness or something like that. It should be good for this segment. The Super Swim to Northern Triangle was a little bit but deal with it. Oh, and I also like failed it once because I went into the water too fast. Is that gonna work? Not sure. Alright, well, there goes like 5 more seconds. Now, more viewers doesn't necessarily correlate to being happy. I mean, generally it does, but, like, if I have more viewers and they're all, like, spamming random stuff, then I'm not going to be happy, probably. Like, there was one time where, I don't know what happened, but, like, some random group of people, like, came in and started spamming, like, the Agario link for like 10 minutes, and I had to like turn the chat into sub-only mode for like half an hour to make them all leave. I mean, yeah, I could filter the phrase, but generally, people don't go around spamming that very much. Like, it was just that one time where it happened. We'll go to Southern Triangle, because this speed is kind of slow. Come on. Get out the sword. Usually I don't do the hop off of that island, so I have to charge for slightly longer than usual. Better speed for getting to Eastern Triangle. Yeah, mini Kappa is like just a emote only for Turbo and Prime users. Also, hello Chirar. You've apparently walked in on some Doritos spam for some reason. Apparently chat really likes Doritos right now. And I don't blame them. Doritos are good. I had a little too many Doritos yesterday. Because I bought like a big bag of them. Don't join in then, alright. Join the Dorito craze. Ah, no, there's no TAS of this run. It's not... Unfortunately, it's not possible to TAS Wii U games. At least yet. Hopefully it'll be possible in the future. Well, there are some problems that you'd have to overcome to make TASing viable on a Wii U emulator currently. One of those problems is save states. Because apparently with, currently with, the knowledge of how save states are made, Wii U save states would be, gigabytes large. Unlike save states for other consoles or other emulators. I had to do a roll clip to actually get that to work, because I didn't clip through the ground far enough, or clip through the ledge. Well, I'm not talking about save states for virtual console games, I'm talking about save states for Wii U titles. Ah, yes, I got Cool Ranch yesterday. Well, currently this run could probably get down to around 40 minutes with a TAS. Maybe a little bit higher than that. But most definitely like sub 45. It doesn't really work that way, Adrian. If it was that simple, people would have already done it. Well, the biggest advantage that a tool-assisted speedrun has over an RTA speedrun in Wind Waker is manual super swimming. Basically, a task can super swim with no items and, completely skip outset. Well, you can inject saves into this game using homebrew tools, but that's not the same thing as a save state. Like, a save state is like saving a particular snapshot of the game, I think I could say, technically. Like, it's not just a save file. Okay, nice camera. At least we're saving time here, unlike last run. Hey Rexroy, thank you for the good luck. Now 9 p.m. Alright, Adrian, thank you for the good luck. And hope you get a good night's rest. Also, I hope you get a good night's rest too, Mason. Thank you for the good luck as well. All the risky skips in this game involve doing RNG fairy hovers, which have an extremely low chance of actually working, even though they're not like actually that hard. Also, nice ledge boost. Because like there are actually like additional boss key skips you could do in this run. But the problem is that the chance of them working is like less than 5%. Yeah, I think Twitch, like, actually doesn't care about shirtless streams anymore. Like, I remember reading something that, like, they changed the, like, rules, like, without telling anybody. Like, you can technically do shirtless streams now, but I'm, like, not too sure about that. Those tone dabs you get from speedrunning, oh yeah. Me and my six-pack can agree with that. I should be streaming tomorrow, yes. I only have one class tomorrow. Like, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's, like, kind of like a free day for me because I only have one class, which is at 9 in the morning. And so by 10 o'clock, I'm free. Of course, sometimes I might have to, like, do a lot of work, but I'm pretty sure tomorrow's not going to be one of those days. Yeah, learning to control super swims takes time in this game. Like, I've been controlling super swims in this game for a while now, and even I still fail them sometimes. Didn't quite get under Godin. Hello. And... Alright. Oh, really? These Godin positions. Ah, that's not the bone. Nice respawn. Alright, well, that wasn't very good. I think we're still gonna save time on Master Sword, though, but... I don't know, that goat, like... like, usually I'm able to at least get under Godin twice, but... that was, like, one of the first times in a long while that I haven't been able to get under him twice without having to, like, jump off. And yeah, learning, like, when to properly time... properly time the stop of an item slide charge is kind of difficult also. Like, usually what I do is, depending on, like, how much speed I need, I either wait for, like, 3 or 4, like, bounces of the recticle. Or I'm just, like, Link. But the recticle is usually easier to see. Although sometimes I super swim with the bow, in which case there is no recticle. Although you also have to take into account, like, how far away you were when you started the slide from the wall that you're charging up against and stuff like that. Hey, Red Floyd, thank you for the good luck. Oh yeah, huh, there's no C right there. I swear to God, there's always been a C right there. Critical. I know, it's one of those things that I guess I may have learned wrong, I don't know. I mean, I've done that with, like, other words before also. Until I was, like, 15 or so, I would always pronounce the word available as available. Because that's, like, for some reason how I thought it was supposed to be pronounced. Alright, well, it's a 131 at least. Despite the fact that we lost a stupid amount of time in the early game. Hey, Risen Muffins, thank you for the good luck. Swear to God, I'm 31 and I was born in 1986. There was actually this guy that I was walking with to class back on Monday. Because we went to like the wrong room for the class. We were like, oh, we should like go to the right room when we figured it out. And like when I first saw him and was talking to him, I thought he was like 20 or 21. But then when he said he was 27, I was kind of like surprised because he looked really young. Frame early. Come on. Yeah. Okay. At least the lineup didn't take very long, so it was okay. Alright, Charar, hope your practice goes well. This should be enough magic. Boy. Oh boy. Alright. Made it. Unfortunately, I won't have any to leaf with. It's always nice to have, like, some magic going out of here, because then you can use the leaf to get onto the ledge you'd normally climb up onto. But unfortunately, the magic didn't work out that way. And I missed that. Nice. Supposed to land in the King of Red Lions. If I have good Phantom Ganon RNG, this should be a best segment, though. This is like the first decent segment I've gotten here ever, so far. Alright, that was weird. This should be best segment by like 2 seconds. But that can still be improved by like 10 or so. Oop, okay. That works. Okay, mini blade on the door. Good movement, though. So, as long as we don't screw up Helmrock Skip, we'll be saving time here. I've always pronounced it GIF. Sorry if I offend some other people's pronunciations. Also, thank you for the good luck liquid Wi-Fi. Well, no, the new route's for all dungeons, so it doesn't really apply to 100%. I mean, there's one super swim in this route that can be applied to 100%, but... Or actually, would that be applied to 100%? I don't think that one would actually be applied. Yeah, you probably wouldn't do that one. Well, actually, maybe you could. Oh, I'd have to, like, see if I could route it in. Because if done optimally, it can save, like, 30 seconds. Yes, it's time for the Big Bird fight. Which is really just Big Bird gets confused because Green Boy skips past him. Oops. Hello, highlight. I mean, it depends on what you do with the troll account. Like, if it gets banned from Twitch or not. Or suspended, I guess, in this case. Come on. There we go. So hopefully we, like, my goal for a barrier skip segment generally is to just not lose time. Although I can still gold that barrier skip segment by like 4 or 5 seconds if I play perfectly. If you skip this cutscene, you can't get back to the overworlds because the King of Red Lions won't let you in. So you can't, like, take the portal back in Ganon's tower. Now we witness the forming of the magic Dorito. Such a tear-jerking ceremony. I feel like this would be an appropriate scene if there was like some new flavor called Doritos Fusion. I don't think is a flavor right now, but I don't know. There are probably a lot of Dorito flavors out there. Alright, time for Barrier Skip 2. Unfortunately, I came out of this loading zone with really slow speed, though. Come on. Even move. Should have equipped the bow, not the boomerang. Oh well. Fourth run in a row with this Phantom Ganon RNG. That time save is because of the route change. No, this is a Wii U game. You don't need a Wiimote to play it. You actually can't play it with a Wiimote. Come on. Let's do the item slide. Very weird. Get more bombs later. Also, now we have the Mirror Shield and fully powered up Master Sword. Because this cutscene just kind of gives us those items. No, you can just language change in the settings. Unless you have a Japanese Wii U, I don't think you can change languages on a Japanese Wii U. But if you have an NTSC or PAL Wii U, like North American or European, then you can change to a different language. But the fastest language for this game, Italian, is only available on the European Wii U's. Nintendo Land. Yeah, you have to get Nintendo Land. Also, goodbye, big swoopy puppet. I'll be back in like 45 minutes. not far away. Ideally, I would have just jumped straight through right there. Also, why is that guy just shooting the same spot? Oh wait, no, yeah. I don't know why I didn't think ice arrows were correct. Get up there. So thank you for the host, the A6. Not sure how to pronounce the last part of that name. That could have been bad. Hello, Zant and Jaguar. Thank you both for the good luck, as we're gonna need it at this point. No. Well. Nope, stop. Alright. Oh, brilliant. Alright, except for the sloppy, like, what is it, gyro change. That was pretty good. No, low percent all dungeons would skip Telescope, Hero's Clothes, and Spoils Bag. Alright, so now it all depends on the Ice Ring Island hop, and the super swims before that. I wouldn't say that was a clutch save, no, that was just a good super swim. Thank you for the good luck, Gertana. Yeah, for TPHD, the textures were redone. That was the work that Tantalus did, I believe. I wouldn't say it's guaranteed record if I get the ice ring hop first try, but it would be pretty easy at that point, I'd say. It would take something pretty bad to screw it up if that happened. Like, even if I were to lose a minute after I get first try ice ring island hop, it would still be fine. I mean, obviously the run would suck, but this run had a pretty bad beginning, so this run isn't exactly good. But it's pretty decent after we, like, rebounded from that beginning. A little slower than what I'm used to, but it'll work. There we go. I'm still not quite used to that trick. Yeah, that split could still be improved by 10 seconds. Or, like, that segment. Obviously, by not failing the item slide into the octo zone. Well, yeah, I need the iron boots for the dungeon, but it's more convenient to get Wind God's Aria now than later. Oh, good. No, don't talk to Medley. Just get on the boat. I accidentally shot the ice above the chest. I mean, I need to shoot that anyway, but I didn't want to get out of the boat afterwards. Ah, right. Let's just ride the platform back then. I'm also like much more used to having gyro controls on there, but it's slower to have them on right there. Alright, see if we can get this or not. I wanted to just kind of stay on the island. Nice. Alright. We are ahead, entering into Earth Temple. That was very good. We are going to lose time because of the route, but it's still going to be a best segment. Because, let's see, in about 4 seconds, I'm going to start losing time. Yeah. But again, that's because of the route. Oh yeah, also I can turn on the gyro controls again. I should do that. Okay. Also never switched to light arrows. Oh well. I always forget that I can do that during this island hop because I'm concentrating on like actually trying to do the island hop. Really? Oh my god. It's a stupid way to lose time. I always have trouble shining those lights when I'm nervous. It's like the one thing I can never guarantee. Really? Oh boy. What is this Earth Temple becoming? And I got the camera pan. Of course. Gotta waste more time. Did that exact same thing yesterday, where I called Medley and then picked her up. She should be close enough. Hopefully. Okay, good. If Medley's not close enough, like, the song doesn't work. And now we say goodbye to Medley. At least the roll clips were good. This boss fight's good. I still should save at least a little bit of time here. And I'm also on regular arrows, so I need to switch to light arrows. All depends on if the bombs do work or not. Oh wait, there's a sphere. Oh well. I'm gonna go this way, so I can get the sphere. Because that gave me more bombs, and I needed a bomb drop this run. mediocre Earth Temple, but at least we're not gonna lose much time if we do lose any. Still have to do 2 more really stupid super swims, though. Yeah, because this segment used to have 1 stupid swim, which was the swim from Earth Temple to Forest Haven. Now it has 2 stupid swims, because in addition to that one I just mentioned, we have to do another beetle swim. But if they're both done really well, it's actually faster than using Ballad of Gales both times, so it's kind of something that could have been implemented before also. And now I have to wait for water level. Bit on the slow side. Yeah, from here on out to the end of the run, I can't save very much time at all. So we're likely either going to PB with what we have now, or something worse. So hopefully it's what we have now, or maybe like 1 or 2 seconds better. Because... yeah. I mean, Puppet Ganon I can save like 5 seconds, Ganon I can save like 5 seconds. Not very much. I've never tried the item slide into the waterfall there. I don't really assume it would be much faster, especially since we already have to go to the left to get magic. Alright. Doing the bonk. good swim. Except for the bonk, obviously. This run had a lot of mistakes in the beginning, like it didn't even have sub 42 grapple hook or sub 47 DRC. It just had a really good mid game and a pretty decent end game so far. Well, I don't know if Earth Temple was decent. Earth Temple could have been much better. Hey, Crazed One, thank you for the good luck. Oh no, my car is missing. Wonder where he went. Ah, rip, he's off screen. Good, we didn't grab the door frame. Hey Tiger, thank you for the good luck. We're gonna need it as we approach the final 25 minutes of the run. Or final 20. Yeah. Ugh. Alright. First time in a while that I failed that item slide like that. Alright, that's bombs. I'm really used to the bow being on wire right there. Like, scoot up my equips a little bit. That's okay, Mage Land. I wasn't really expecting that anyway. Usually when people offer really high bid amounts, they're, like, on the more sarcastic side of things. You'll give me 1 million bits, no bamboozle. Oh man. I'm gonna be rich, guys. least I hit all the roll clips, so that's good. Overall, this segment was okay. Except for the, like, failed jump to the door frame. I prefer when at least one of them spawns on the ground. I've been bamboozled? What? God dang it, Joko. No, I got bamboozled. Hangs head in shame. Open the chest. Maneuvering around to that chest is weird sometimes. Ah, the heck was that? Oh, rip. Didn't charge up for long enough. It's fine. It's better than failing it and, like, getting sent back in. Alright, it's... eh. I think we're gonna be slightly behind. Or not slightly behind, but, like, we're gonna lose a little bit of time. Yeah, I'll try not to die this time, like I did the other day. I'll make sure of that. Also, yes, Makar has some interesting music choices for this battle. The good luck Poseidon. Heck, okay. Unfortunately, I can't move my eyes as fast as they can. Oh, what the heck? It's like all the way over there. Not a good spawn position. Because now I'm like really far away from the center of the arena. There he is. Yeah, we're really far away from the center, which is unfortunate. That has to do with Mulgara's spawn position. Oh well. I need to equip hammer. Oh, and I got the roll. That's good. Yeah, if this Puppet Ganon fight is good, we can get sub 245. But it has to be a good Puppet Ganon fight. That's not what I wanted to equip. Okay, Puppet Ganon. See if we can do this. That is a good Puppet Ganon. First phase, at least. Alright, that's the difficult part. So, that's good. Unfortunately, I didn't get the double shot. Apparently I got arrows, though. I don't think I was... I don't know what my mistake was, though. I'll have to, like, look at that. Of course I screw up the third phase. Well. Yeah, first phase was nice. Unfortunately, second and third phase weren't very nice. Well, I mean, obviously this is gonna PB, but... that doesn't mean it was, like, a really good run. The first phase of Puppet Ganon is always the hardest. Oh, it's the hardest to do correctly. I mean, yeah, if this is like a best Ganon segment, this will be sub 245. Alright. Good bonk. Yeah, this game, or this game, this run, beginning was really bad. The middle was, like, fairly good. But the end, like, after entering Earth Temple, it just kind of, like, got eh. Say. Yeah, so to get sub 245 now, we need good Ganon RNG on the second part of the fight. Because during the second part of the fight, to damage Ganon, you need to parry him first. But sometimes he'll just do like a single attack, which doesn't give a parry. And if he gives like 2 of those, then that's gonna waste enough time to not make sub 245 happen. Everyone, make sure you prepare your hues, or your hues, or however you pronounce it. Yes, that is true. We are going to bop the Wind Waker TAS, because that's totally a fair comparison. Said the man as he towered over the children. We're doing this the careful way. That was an unfortunate occurrence of events that led me to have a quarter of a heart.
Alright, well, just losing more time, I guess, but we did get a 2:45:17, so that's cool. Yeah, so sorry, Trog, you got bopped. So thank you for the 100 bits spiders and wrap. And thank you very much for the 245 bits, Ipsati. No bamboozles. I mean, I don't know, I was promised 1 million, we're still missing like 999,000. I said I might dab, I didn't confirm that I would dab. Yeah, so 245 is obviously faster than my last PB. But there were some mistakes in the beginning and in the end that could have made it, like if I hadn't made those mistakes, it would have been much better. So, like, as we can see in the beginning here, these are some pretty bad DRC times. And thank you for the 4 bits, Pecco. And thank you for the 37 bits, Mr. Destre. And my bomb segment was good, my leaf segment was bad because I failed the super swim once. Wait, is that what happened? Yeah, I think that's what happened. I, like, ran up on Tingle Isle. Boomerang was good, Forbidden Woods was not, well, it was okay. Mirror's Pearl was okay, Bow was okay. Master Sword was actually not that bad. Skullhammer was alright, Humrock King was good. Barrier Skip was okay, Light Arrows was good. Power Bracelets could still have been like 20 seconds better. Wind God's Aria could have been like 10 seconds faster. But we did get the first try Ice Ring Island Hop, so that was really good. And then Earth Temple could have been like 20 seconds better. Hookshot could have also been like 20 seconds better, but that was like entirely my fault. Wind Temple, I got kind of bad luck with Mulgera, which is why I lost time there. Up Ganon, obviously we had the bad third phase. And then Ganon, we had the weird thing happen at the beginning of the first cycle. Oh well. So we will continue to run all dungeons until we, at the very least, until we get a 244, although it would be nice to get a 243. Yeah, so I guess we should let the world know via Twitter that there's a new All Dungeons record.
Once my all dungeons time is better, I'd want to go back to any percent. Yeah, they show us the memories of people we never talked to. No, we're not gonna do another run right now. I have to go to bed in like an hour and a half. Because I'm trying to keep a somewhat consistent sleep schedule for college, since I have 9 a.m. classes every day. But yeah, so tomorrow I should be streaming again. And I should be streaming like much earlier, because tomorrow is like one of my free days where I only have one class. No, we're not doing an any percent run right now. I'd like to end the stream in a good mood, not in a dang my run just died to fairy hover mood. Alright, Upsidey, good night. Glad you enjoyed the stream. And good night to everybody else who's going away. Oh, 100% tonight? Yeah. I mean, no. 100% probably isn't gonna happen for a while, because, I don't know, 100% isn't really an optimal... It's like, it's not really a good idea for me to run 100% while I'm in school. Because likely I won't have time to do very many 100% runs at all. Like, I'd only have time on... Well, I'd have like 4 days out of the week to do them, assuming I could get all my coursework done. Yeah, I'd rather, like, spend the time doing shorter categories like all dungeons or any percent. So ideally we'll get a 243 in all dungeons at some point, and then we'll move on back to any percent. Hopefully before, like, I mean, I don't know, that might be a stretch to say before AGDQs, or not, or no, yeah, before AGDQ submissions, because then I could submit good runs to AGDQ. Oh no, 100%'s changed a lot ever since item sliding and barrier skip were found. Like, part of the reason that my run is so, like, much farther ahead than second place on the leaderboards is because me and Shrog rerouted it together. Because there was some stuff that could be cut out, and some, or not cut out, but, like, rerouted to make it faster. Oh yeah, like, when it comes to getting the bombs, only any percent's changed, because in 100% and all dungeons you need to get Nehru's Pearl, which requires Endless Night. Because yeah, both all dungeons and 80% have relatively new routes. Because 80% has the flight control platform out on top now. I guess we can reset these splits now. Okay, yeah, so now Sum of Best is more accurate. It was like a minute ahead before. But now it is accurate. Alright, Lachrony, see you later. Yeah, the King of Red Lions loses the eyes right there because the spirit of the king no longer, like, inhabits it. A very small detail. Also, thank you for the good luck, Cool Nick, but the runs are over, so we're just looking through the credits as we do after every, like, PB or record that I get. It's usually customary to do that, at least with, like, every other Zelda speedrunner I see. But anyway, that is all for tonight, or this morning, depending on where you live. So I will see you guys all later tomorrow, where we should be doing more All Dungeons attempts, and hopefully we can get a 244, or maybe even a 243. So yeah, thank you